Hi, this is Team Selection Live. In just a moment, Head of Football Burton will join me to talk through the team. Let's check out the ins and outs. And Josh Jenkins has not recovered from that rib knock he took against Hawthorn. Jake Lever returns in his place in the only change to the lineup. So Head of Footy, Brett Burton is with us now. Brett, thanks for joining us. No Josh Jenkins, of course, the big news. Can you just talk us through what his week looked like and what he wasn't able to do to prove his fitness? Yeah, obviously he got hit pretty hard on the weekend against Hawthorn. He was pretty quiet during the week, had a few scans and really didn't get moving until yesterday. So did a few laps yesterday and then we did some testing with him as well today. But he just hasn't come up. He was pretty sore still. How's he feeling? Because it's been a huge spotlight on him this week, probably quite an unusual week as far as he's concerned. Yeah, he's a pretty good headspace. He was really keen to play, and obviously we were keen for him to play as well. But in the end, we just thought it was too much of a risk. So you know, we've got other options. So we'll rest him up and get him right for next week. And what about time frames? Is it just the 1 week that he should miss? Yeah, at this stage, that's what it's looking at. He's obviously still in a bit of pain, but structurally he's fine. So it's really just getting over that pain, and he'll be fine for next week. Josh is obviously quite important to the team, also as a backup ruck. Port Adelaide, they've got a few tools to go to. Are you confident you can cover them in that area? Yeah, absolutely. I think we saw, you know, obviously Andy Otten step up last week when Josh went down. So, you know, we've got a few options, but Andy Otten's probably the main one we'll go to. And a terrific replacement that you can call upon in Jake Lever. Obviously, two good hit-outs in the sample warm-up matches. He slots in nicely. Yeah, definitely. Obviously, you know, Jake's a very good player and in our best 22, so played the majority of the year last year. So we've been keen to get him back in, but just wanted to, I guess, de-risk him as well and get some SNFL form into him. And he's had really good form, so he comes in, and yeah, we're looking forward to having him. And speaking of the sample, Brad Crouch will get his first hit out. Yeah, great for Brad. Obviously, a long pre-season for him. You know, he's had a few setbacks along the way, but we've really been building him up and making sure that he's ready to go. So he's had a good pre-season now, and we're looking forward to him having a good start. And just generally, the Showdown, it's always a big game, but particularly in the context of having teams 1 and 2, it's huge. How's this week been, and how's everyone feeling on the inside? Yeah, it's great. Look, I think it's exciting for the state. It's obviously always a big game. We always talk about it, you know, kind of being like a finals atmosphere, and given, as you said, both teams up near the top of the ladder, will be a really big game for both teams. Internally, it's just, you know, we try and treat it like a normal week. At the end of the day, it's still 4 points, so just try and keep a lid on it. But I'm sure once we get to the bounce time, the boys will be excited, and yeah, we're looking forward to it. All right, thanks very much, Brett. And thank you very much for joining us. Make sure you get out and support your Crows this weekend. If you're lucky enough to be at the game, cheer loud or get around the boys from wherever you'll be watching. And of course, our sample side kick off their season against the reigning premiers Sturt at Peter Motley Oval, 2:10 on Sunday. Be there for the return of Brad Crouch. And a reminder, of course, that we are live Monday through Thursday every week of the season, so keep tuning in. Go Crows!